The semiconductor stock that could 8x your investment by 2030 is none other than Navitas Semiconductor. Shares are trading at $462 and are down over 56% over the past 5 years. After just a myriad of issues, the issuance of new shares, management selling some of their stakes, and inconsistent EPS to start, that all seem to be contributing to the decline over the years. And not all of it is bad news, however. Some good news about Navitas Semiconductor are the steadily growing revenue. They have also beat all 4 of their last quarterly earnings calls by an average of about 19%. The average analyst estimate is also $9.36 for this time next year, which is a 103% upside. One thing to note, however, is their current price of sales is pretty high at 11.8. It's 56% higher than the semiconductor industry average right now. And at their projected revenue growth rate of 35% per year, I am getting a stock price of $37.76 for 2030 at their current valuation, again at 11.8, which is a 717% increase, which is where I'm getting that 8x figure, or $24.19 stock price using the industry average, which would still be a 424% increase. And admittedly, it's pretty unlikely that they're going to be able to keep up that massive 35% growth rate and their high valuation for that long, from now till 2030. But even if those numbers scale down, one can still expect to see some pretty good returns on this stock for that time. And with a debt to equity of 2%, it certainly seems like an attractive buy. But for me personally, I would like to wait and see their valuation come down a bit before considering loading up, whether that be the stock price drop or their revenue increase. But for investors that like the revenue growth and want to take advantage of this price dip, it's definitely a much better time to buy now than it was at the start of the year, back when it was trading at $7.